everyone, and welcome to Pages. I'm Vanessa Chin, your host for today, and joining me are Jasmine Liu and Desiree Go. Welcome, guys. So today we'll be discussing the book Under One Sky. In particular, the story The Paper Menagerie, written by Ken Liu. And it's the story of a half-American boy whose favorite childhood toys are paper origami animals made for him by his Chinese mother. Now, as the story progresses, his relationship with his mom grows more and more estranged. So guys, in the story, the protagonist Jack's favorite childhood toys were these, paper origami animals. And these are really simple and inexpensive toys. So what I want to ask is, do you think we spoil our current generation by giving them iPads and iPhones and all of these new technologies?
Certainly, I feel that it's very sad because I remember when I was young, I played with toys like Five Stones, Masterminds, Snake and Ladder, and right now, like the kids, they don't do that anymore. They play like gadgets, electronic gadgets like iPads, iPhones, as you mentioned. Like recently, I went to a restaurant, right, and a kid was crying so badly, and what the parents did was just throw the iPad into his hands, and he just immediately quietened down. So I think it's really sad. Like, you know, as the generation progresses, the toys change as well.
Yeah. And you, Desiree?
I think it's different for different parents. Like, some parents may spoil their children by always giving them iPads and iPhones when, like, maybe to shut them up. But if parents explain to them the use of it and like only give it to them like for maybe certain amounts of time, then I think it can be useful as well.
Yeah, it can help them to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
So in the story, Jack, in the middle of the story, he starts treating his mom really coldly. Like, he doesn't want to eat Chinese food and he doesn't want to speak in Chinese anymore. Why do you think he did that?
I feel it's because, like, you know, he's embarrassed his mom because, you know, they are based in America, right? So all his friends, you know, most of them might be English speaking. So I feel that he's embarrassed because of his mom, because his mom is a China woman, right? So she might be very poor with a command of English. So that's why Jack felt embarrassed.
Do you feel the same way, Desiree?
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. So have you guys ever felt embarrassed by your parents?
Definitely. Like, you know, I remember there was once my mom and dad, like they brought me to a Western restaurant, like, you know, it was high class one, then we have steaks and all. And then, you know, my dad was speaking in very strong dialect, so it can appear to be very coarse and loud, so sometimes it gets a bit embarrassing, especially in a posh restaurant.
Have you ever experienced something similar, Desiree?
Yeah, not a lot, but occasionally sometimes my father cracks his lame jokes now and then. And especially in front of my friends, it's quite embarrassing when he laughs at his own joke and everyone else is kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward, isn't it? So in the story, Jack, he struggles to come to terms with his Chinese background, living in an American environment. Do you think this struggle is still present in our current society?
Yeah, I think it is still present because we are always trying to follow other countries' tradition, as in maybe in fashion and food as well. And we are kind of always in this transition mode. We are never really settled. So, yeah.
Yeah, Singapore is always following other countries.
Yeah.
So, and lastly, we always forget how precious our parents are to us. So, do you guys have any words of appreciation you would like to say to them?
Yeah, I would like to say thanks to my mom and dad for bringing me up. I may not be the easiest child to handle because I like to talk back and I can be really naughty and mischievous at times, so I would like to say thank you for putting up with me and my nonsense throughout these years.
And what words of appreciation do you have to say, Desiree?
I don't really believe so much in words and saying, I believe in actions. Like, I believe it's more heartfelt if you go out and do it instead of like just saying, oh, I'm sorry and everything. Yeah.
That's very nice. So like you help with the chores and all that?
Whatever makes them happy.
Okay, so that's all we have for today. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you to Jasmine and Desiree as well. The book Under One Sky is available in all public libraries across Singapore. I'm Vanessa Chin, and you've been watching Pages. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.